Hello, guys. This is Manisha Pathak. I'm a life coach, a spiritual counselor, and a healer. From last 10 plus years, I'm working with people, different ages, different genre, different psychology, different perspectives. And I have understood one thing, that till we fight what is coming onto our faces, we will never be able to sail through life. Have we ever thought why we take birth? Do you really think that we take birth just so that we can survive, sustain, and die? So that just we fulfill our needs, be it mental, materialistic, emotional, physical, financial, and whatsoever? Do you really think that God has given this precious life just to survive? According to me, not at all. Not at all. Life is an opportunity. Life is a chance where we can work on our soul, where we can reach to our purpose. When we get this birth, our soul comes to a new body. And then this body helps us to do everything for which we have taken birth. And do you really think that soul is worried about your physical needs, your physical ideas about life? No. The soul has different longing and different callings. But the important thing is, we are so engrossed in our physical body. We are so overoccupied in the worldly matters that we can't even listen to what the soul is speaking. We can't listen to the whispers. We can't listen to the shouts. We can't listen what the soul is pointing our lives towards. Any situation comes which is little challenging for you. And in so-called word, it is very, a struggle has come, a trauma has come. Anything which is challenging is a chance to grow, is chance to reach to your essence. That is the chance where your soul will grow the most. But the tragedy is, most of the challenges come and we become bitter. We don't become better. Every challenge is there to make us better human being. Every challenge brings a wonderful spiritual gift. For example, let's discuss one or two instances. For example, I went through a disease, a life-threatening disease. Now, there are two things. If because of my carelessness, be it emotional, mental, physical, I am going through a disease, that will be a chance for me to aware about my life, to value my life and do the needful. So there comes a lesson that I should take care of myself, I should take care of my body, emotionally, physically, mentally. And if you think that you have lived an aware life and still the disease has come, and then you start cursing people or you start questioning why this has happened, maybe the past karma clearance is going on. So when some karma thing is going on and you keep resisting it, you keep reacting to it, you just keep adding karmas to that. So if some situation has come, some disease has come into your life, which is very painful, which is a real struggle, understand. Surrender yourself. When you surrender, God takes over. You will never be misguided if you really have lived an aware life and still you are going through a trauma. For example, if I'm going through a breakup, a bad breakup in my life, I have been a very loving person, I have been a very giving person, and I did everything what I could, and still I am going through a breakup. And then I think that world is unfair and God is not there. It is not so. If the situation has come that relationships are breaking apart in your life, that says many things. First, were you always be in love with yourself? Did you respect and love yourself? If you have not, open your eyes and love yourself. Second, if the other person is not there and you really feel that person is not going to come back and you are very broken because of that, then understand one thing: things change, people grow, people change. So if the person is not feeling love for you and the person wants to leave out of a relationship, give that person a chance to live his or her life. And there you have to grow beyond your self need. There you have to grow beyond your ego. There you have to grow beyond that you own a person. You don't. Everything is dynamic. And in a relationship, if one of the person decides to come out of that relationship, you have to let go. You have to keep a big heart, wish good luck, and let that person go. Thirdly, maybe it was a karmic relation. Whatever account was settled, whatever account was left, it's got settled. And because it has got settled, no energy is left between the relationship. There is no connection. So you have to let go. Third, there are people who want to go out of a relationship, but then they feel that it's moral responsibility that they cannot move out of the relationship. Trust me, the first moral responsibility is to be true to yourself. The second responsibility is true with that relationship, with that person, that I don't feel for you anymore, so I will not be with you anymore. That way, you let the person choose his or her life. And now, if the other person also is not letting you go, then because you have chosen that you don't connect to that person well and you want to move out of the relationship, you have to take the decision, because anyone who cares always takes the decision. And I strongly feel that any relationship, when you feel that love is not being served, you have to get up from that table. Be it you, if you can't serve love on the table, you have to move away from the table. The other perspective about the relationship breakup is, most of the time I see young girls who come to me for counseling, who come to me for healing, or the young guys. They have taken relationship as a very cliche, all good. It's not so. Any relationship comes with challenge. And the challenges make you grow as a person. They make you grow as a couple. You grow together. So when you can't grow together, you grow apart. And when you have grew apart, there is no other way than to let go. So don't make life a traumatic situation because the breakup has come. Maybe you have to grow. You have to grow beyond your ego, beyond your needs, beyond your liabilities and responsibilities. Maybe you have to be one with your own self. Maybe this is the time you can align with your soul and know that what do I really want in my life. So just relax. Every trauma, be it disease, be it relationship, the next comes is the three major pillars of life: financial, the material stability. If you have seen history of many successful people, once in their lifetime, they have gone through the lowest phase financially. So if the low phase has come, it's okay. Don't attach to material world. Be inspired to reach to the top, but don't get attached to your luxuries. Enjoy them. Be in the flow. If it is there, lovely. If it is not there, I'm fine. Anything and everything, be any trauma, any struggle, any challenge which is coming into your life, is bringing a beautiful gift. Now the choice is yours. You want to unwrap the gift, or you just want to choose to be in suffering. But then if you choose to be in that suffering zone, then stop blaming anyone other than you. Because life has always been up and down, because that is what life is all about. You learn, you grow, you learn, you grow, you learn, you grow. And when the self things are taken care of, when you stand for yourself, when you protect yourself, when you nurture yourself, then only comes the next phase. You share yourself with the world. You share your best. But if you have not been able to reach to your best, what will you share? The bitterness, the negativity? The victimizing belief of yours, no, the world don't need that anymore. It has its own negativity itself. So I would just request you, I would just tell you that understand everything is a gift. Empower yourself from within. That every challenge has come, that means to go through that challenge, to grow from that challenge is already there in you. God is not a cruel punisher. God is kind. God is loving. God is forgiving. So open your heart. Open your heart for exploring. Open your heart for loving. Open your heart for living courageously. Open your heart for truth. Because for me, where my truth is, there I live. And where I live, God lives within me. Thank you so much.